Welcome to Alikare, and as you know already, I'm Thea, and if you want more videos from me, remember to subscribe. Guys, you know that I don't always bleed to you subscribe, but please, I need some subscribe. Thank you very much, and share this video, share it with your friends and family. I'm just gonna get right into the video. Now, did you know that lifestyle have everything to do with your health and also your wealth? Your lifestyle have everything to do with you overcoming COVID-19. Now I know that many people, almost everyone, not many, everyone is going through changes. Are you gonna make those changes, or are you gonna make COVID make the changes for you? What will you give up during COVID-19 staying at home? Or what will you gain staying at home? Are you going to work and spending time with your children? Why should you spend time with your children? Because you're always working, and sometimes the stress from work, the stress from surroundings will have you, Mama want to speak to you. Shut up, kids, shut up. You do not want that. You want to spend quality time for your kids, eat proper meals with them, and play with them. One of the next thing you can work on is your relationship with your spouse, or maybe you're in two relationship and you're confused. Did you know that all these things played a big part on your health? Maybe you have been abused, maybe you're on somebody vexed, and you're going through stuff that you never expect that this will happen, and so it gives you a time to think. Did you know that your mental, your brain, your heart, do you know that have a big part to play on your beauty and your health? Now, have you ever meet some people and when you look at them, they look very destroyed, and you will look at them couple days later and you see them looking very glowing and plummy and looking good? It has to do with sometimes your inner, should I say, your internal self. Your internal and your external self has to be completed together. It has to be one. But some of us look good on the outside and our internal self is not making it. And so you need to take time to look on your relationship. You need to take time to look on what you chose before. Was it right, or was it the right path to take? Even with COVID-19 going on, do you notice there are some things that you're living without knowing you're still living? It can be hard, but do you really miss it, or do you just want to get back to normal life? Are you just thinking about when will COVID done? It distracts your mind from things that you're rushing for and you're fighting to get, don't it? And you see that you still don't need it, and if you die, you don't need it. Most of the time we give up things in our life and we're giving up the wrong things. So now is the time to give up something. Maybe you're living above your needs, and when you live above your needs, you're causing yourself to go in depression, you're causing yourself to lose sense of humor, and you're bringing strain on either your spouse or yourself. And most men, do you realize that not going to the party and not bleaching out all night, not keeping 2, 3, 4 girlfriend, do you realize a different feeling in your body? Well, I don't know if you do, health wise, but you can take this in a positive way and start to give up something that you really don't need and do not go back to it. You can start to cut your expense. There are lots of us that are living by credit card, living by paycheck to paycheck, and living off loans. You can start to look on those things, why you borrow a loan, why you never need it. There are furnitures in your house, even though you're spending so much time at home, that you don't even touch. The most you might do is dust it. You need to cut down. There are things that the kids would want, places you would go, and you realize how much money you would have spent. Right now, as much as people who are working right now are saving, because they find themselves not spending out the last dollar they have on fashion and clothes and party and alcoholic beverage that will also bring disaster to your health care. So what are you gonna give up? Are you gonna let COVID choose for you? I think not. I would not let COVID choose for me. I will start give up now. Many of us are talking about mark of the beast and the vaccine that they will give you. I'm not gonna get there because that is more than me, and anything that is more than me, I do not pick it up on myself. Are you gonna take that up on yourself? Because you can't stay inside your own house that you call home and be comfortable. How can you say you're not gonna take, or you're not gonna want something that will give you more restriction than you're bearing today? So check yourself, check your mental state of mind, and start to look at the holistic self, meaning your internal self, and not just your outer appearance and what people see. Regardless of how we look at things in life, most of what we try to achieve is to please the eyes of others and not our heart. And this is why most of us are lonely and don't have joy inside. This is why most people are distracted by material things. Right now, the person that you need to show off and or you need to impress are no longer nowhere near you because you have to have social distance. And now you should look on that and say you need them, because at the end of the day, when it all comes down, it will be just you alone and your immediate family. Try to think more wise and start to respect each other. Look on your spouse. Many females and males out there differ from their relationship, and when it comes down to really critical aspect, you need each other together to stand tall. A man once told me to go for the broom that I was using to sweep the yard, because we use this stash broom, right? And he said, draw out a piece of stick. I thought it was like one of those magic trick, because they use the matches stick or some stick to make magic, where they put it in your hand and tell you to pick the one that is shorter and the one that is taller, and you end up sometimes pick the wrong one. But no, he take the one piece of straw that I was using to out of the lot that I was using to sweep the yard. He break it, and when it break, he said go for more, and I go for more, and he tried to break it. It could not break. You know why? Because together you're stronger. Start to think about your love and your care for your family. Wife, stop being nagging. Stop being nagging. Who called him on the phone? Who is this? The minute you start to doubt yourself, you're giving him permission to do whatever he wants to do. Same thing for the male. If you look at a man and said to him, I know you're cheating, I know you're cheating, I know you're just coming from her house, and then later on in the night it's where you hug up and cuddle again, you're giving him permission to cheat, you're giving him permission to continue to do what he's doing. Anytime you lash out, it must be a lash out that he will be afraid of for the rest of his life. Not something he's going to say as a child, oh, mommy's gonna get mad, but she's just gonna get mad for a day. And that is how your individual spouse will look at you. So be careful of how you knock for certain things. Make sure that you have evidence, concrete evidence, before you attack your spouse. Make sure you know what you're talking about before you attack, and know when to talk to your spouse about things. In times like this, we do not need to bring up the past, but to forgive and start anew. Need to clean that holistic self, your mind, and don't pick arguments. Start to do little things, because I always said, before you think about divorce, think about why you get married. If this video helped you and you are thinking about how you can change for this period of time, and how you, because listen, stress alone will give you sickness and will help you to contract the disease more faster. So keep a strong mind, a positive mind, and do not overcrowd yourself with negativity, the news and everything. If this video helped you, remember to subscribe, like, share and comment. And what are you going to give up for during COVID-19? Are you going to let it choose for you, or you're going to choose for yourself? I choose for myself, not COVID-19. It has no power over me, in Jesus' name. Thank you for watching.